Freight news articles for this week. Transnet cyber attack updates. The Navis system is partially restored. Emirates suspension continues. And last week's top stories. Links to the articles down below.
In your export trade brief for this week, Delta Cargo resumed flights ex-Joburg from the 2nd of August with a frequency on a day 1, 4 and 6. Etihad have advised they will have a mini freighter on 28th of July, replacing the freighter due to maintenance. Air China will resume their service again effective 4th of August, and the frequency remains on a day 4. On your import side, capacity ex-London Heathrow appears to be extremely limited, with a number of delays with the movements of cargo being reported at the moment. Virgin specifically have pointed information that they have been experiencing a backlog of freights are in the process of rectifying the situation. Rates ex-Hong Kong remain stable for the second week in a row, with capacity remaining available for the movement of freight. The screening of cargo in the USA still remains a concern and has resulted in a number of complications. Rejection of drums containing liquid are being seen, as well as the issues with the screening of cargo that is in excess of 7 feet, as the screening dogs are only permitted to screen cargo at 7 feet. Capacity ex-Shanghai remains to be constrained due to limited carrier options being available. As more and more carriers commence their services, capacity will remain available to the market. However, rates remain on the high side. With regards to Italy, please keep in mind that we are fast approaching the European vacation period, where a number of companies will be slowing down in week 32 to 34. Our partner offices will remain operational during these weeks, but we have been informed that many of the trucking companies will be working on limited staff numbers. In an article from the Air Cargo News, high ocean freight rates caused by service disruption is helping push freight forwarders and shippers to use Airfreight. In its latest market summary, Airline Association IATA said that air cargo is benefiting from exceptionally congested container shipping supply chains. It pointed out that the cost competitiveness of air cargo relative to that of container shipping has improved over recent months, with the average cost of air cargo in May 6 times more expensive than sea freight compared to 12 times more expensive pre-crisis. Select global national holidays for the upcoming week can be found below.
Hello and welcome to your Ocean Trade Brief. On Thursday the 22nd of July, we received reports of disruptions and a possible cyber attack against Transnet IT system, impacting ports and terminal services across the country. On the 23rd of July, Transnet released the following advisory notice. Transnet SOC has identified and isolated the source of the disruptions to its IT systems, and technical teams continue to work around the clock to ensure that the impact remains minimal. As a part of efforts to support South African exports, manual ports and rail operations continue. Transnet is prioritizing the export of reefer containers primarily through the Port of Durban. For the full Transnet advisory, please see the links below. Latest indications from Transnet is that they are working to stabilize the IT systems, and the ports will be following manual procedures in the meantime. For any new developments, closely monitor all updates from Transnet, SAF and SARS. In the Asian Pacific region, China has been dealing with major weather issues in the past week. Heavy rainfall has caused record flooding in the central area, and Typhoon In-Fa has just made landfall in the east. The Indian subcontinent is also struggling with heavy extreme weather, with their monsoon season in full effect. Heavy rains have severely impacted the Mumbai and surrounding regions last week. A majority of carrier bookings are not being accepted due to an already existing port congestion, and this poor weather will only amplify the issue. For the full ocean trade summary, please see the links down below.
Thank you for watching CFR Freight News. We'll see you again next week.